Hello everyone, and welcome to the second installment of Speedy Quick Science. Today we are looking at the flu. The flu is a respiratory illness caused by the influenza virus, which is pictured here. It causes mild to severe illness and occasionally death. It typically infects the nose and throat and sometimes the lungs. The history of the flu is that the flu has been around for thousands of years. Most strains seen today are identical or closely related to forms found in livestock. This is why it is believed the flu started with the domestication of animals about 6,000 years ago. The term influenza was first coined by an Italian man in the mid-1700s. Anyone can get the flu. It spreads easier to and from young people, elderly people, and immune-compromised people. It can be lethal to these groups as well. Complications of the flu can lead to pneumonia, ear and sinus infections, or worsening of chronic conditions. The symptoms include fever or feverish chills, a cough, a sore throat, a runny or stuffy nose, muscle, body, or headaches, fatigue, and less immune people will have worse symptoms such as vomiting or diarrhea. The pathology is that it's an acute respiratory illness that infects the throat, sinuses, respiratory tract, and other parts of the respiratory tract. It binds to these cells and lives through a lytic life cycle. The cure and treatments include getting your flu shot beforehand, taking antiviral drugs during the sickness, getting rest during the sickness to allow your body to naturally fight the disease, and taking painkillers to lessen the effects of your immune system fighting the disease. The influenza virus, or strains such as avian influenza, or aka bird flu, is passed through tiny water droplets released by sick people coughing, talking, or sneezing. The virus enters the respiratory tract through the nose or mouth and immediately begins infecting cells. The daily life of the victim, for the average person, will be sick for 1 to 5 days. Immune compromised or immune weaker people may be sick for longer. Complications may arise leading to pneumonia, ear infections, and sinus infections. It can be lethal to elderly, young children, or immune compromised people. The average person will need time to recover in isolation to prevent spread of influenza. This means that you will likely have to take a few days off of work or school. According to a study by the Clinical Infectious Diseases magazine found that each season between 3 and 11% of the population will get the flu. That depends on the accuracy of that year's flu shot strain, the severity of that season's strain, and worldwide 3 to 5 million severe cases are found. The total cases, however, is unknown because many people don't report mild cases. There are 290,000 to 650,000 deaths yearly from it. For treatment, you can get general flu shots from drugstores or pharmacies, such as Shoppers. For more serious cases, see a physician or an ear, nose, and throat doctor. Antiviral drugs need a prescription from a healthcare provider. Flu research is done by institutions such as the Center for Disease Control and the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease. Here we have a list of references which will also be in the description of this video. Thanks for watching.